Well, hello. Welcome to this version. This Friday, Dave in the shed update. Well, the big upgrade. Well, not the big upgrade, but the big news this week is the Creality. What's they call it? A Wi-Fi box or Creality box arrived earlier this week. Got it up and running. A few little teething problems. A few little things we had to work out. The TF card that came with it wouldn't format properly, but it's probably because it's a cheap generic card. But we replaced that with what we had on hand and did some firmware upgrades, and it is up and running. The printer is actually about to start doing a print job. Before I go too far, if you are buying one of these boxes, make sure it is the version 2 box, not the version 1. Well, the version 1 doesn't have a 2, but you've got to make sure it's a Creality box version 2. It does have a big sign saying 2 on it. There are issues with the original one that you can't get around. Anyway, what does this box do? What it allows me to do is control via cloud software the printer from the office, from anywhere in the world. So yeah, it's pretty good. But what it means is I can sit in the office, I can design something, and then I can send it off to the printer. That office can be wherever I want to. There is a webcam that comes with the kit. I haven't mounted it probably at the distance, and it allows you to monitor via the World Wide Web, and you can monitor it via your phone. You can control everything via your phone, or you can control it via your computer. Yeah, your 3D Creality printer, which is pretty neat. This is a function that is built into the flash forward printers. That is why you're paying $800 for a printer, because it can do all that natively. With these ones, this is a $500 printer, but with this box, yeah, it's worth it. Had a few teething problems. The software is not that intuitive. I had to follow a few tutorials online, but we have got it up and working. Pretty good. We've done a couple of successful prints. It does save the workload, because what I had to do was to sit on the computer, slice up the file, save it onto a SD card, bring it out, put it in the printer, but now I can do that all remotely from the office. Would I put one on my printer? Look, unless you're doing a high volume printing, it's not worth it. If you're just doing the occasional job, probably not. If one comes up cheaper, I got this one on cheap because it was the last one that the crowd had and they were selling out that run. If I came across one cheap, yes, I would put it on my other printer. I wouldn't pay the full recommended retail price, which is about $120 for the box. That is a bit overkill, but I got mine for about $60 as a sellout price. So for about $50-$60, yes, I would put one on my other printer. Not going to rush out and put one on the other Ender printer, because this is my second printer. This is my backup printer, my spare printer. I only run this one when I'm doing jobs that we need two larger format printers. But yeah, very, very well worth it. I'm happy with it so far. Done some printing stuff. So that's one of the big news this week in the 3D printing. But yeah, that's the Creality. Well, they just call it Creality box. Now you've got to make sure you get the Creality box version 2, which allows you then to run the printer via. It is cloud-based. Be warned, it's not direct print. It is cloud-based, but for a Creality website, but allows you to run your printer virtually wirelessly because it's a wireless box. I've got mine actually cabled onto my network, because you can either run it via Ethernet cable or wireless. I've got good network connectivity out here via the cable, so I just put it on that. But you can go completely wireless if you've got good wireless connection. So there you go, the Ender printer. It's printing out some stuff, running via networking. Pretty good. Shouldn't really do this, but this is a video in the office of sitting on my big rear end, of what you actually see as the output of the box on the computer, on the desktop computer. So you can see what's going on sitting on your fat bum in the office, which is the machine printing the bit that we just saw it start doing. Okay, catch you later. This, just for comparison, this is the Flash Forge Adventure Free printer. The Adventure Free comes with all the stuff to do online printing natively. I've got mine connected via cable to the network. It can connect to your network wirelessly. So it does that. It's got a webcam built in. It's got all that stuff that I've just added to the other machine built in. But you do pay between $500 and $800 for these machines to have all that capability built in. Now, once again, if you're buying the Adventure Freeze, look out, because there is an Adventure Lite version, the Adventure Free Lite, also called the Adventure Free C, which is this one. The difference between the two is this one does not come with all the fancy stuff. It does not have a camera built in. It does not have cable networking capabilities built in. It does have wireless network capabilities that you can print via cloud via wireless, but it's a bit flaky. But it doesn't have the monitoring stuff as the model. So the C version, or the Lite version, in FlashForge Free Lite, be aware, I bought this knowing that didn't have that capabilities. This is the Lite version. Identical printer and everything, but it's just light, and you have to slice your files, copy them onto a USB, and take them out to the machine. I could put this on the wireless network, but I've had no success getting it to talk wirelessly. For some strange reason, we've tried putting it on the wireless network, we've tried hotspotting to it, but I haven't got the wireless to work on this machine in any way, shape or form.